So in the pre-birth period, the most important focus is going to be to soften, to open, to breathe deep, to learn to relax and release, to manage discomfort, and create your birth and postpartum plan. And I know that kind of feels like a lot, but softening, open, breathing deep, learning to relax and release, these are parts of tuning into our body, tuning into our pelvic floor, learning how we can help ourselves reduce tension, reduce stress, channel our energies elsewhere, and get us out of our heads, because pain, pelvic floor symptoms, they're not just physical, they're mental, they're emotional. And so the more we can learn to soften, to open, to relax and release, the more we can take some of the focus off of these things and place them elsewhere. So we have enough energy to move around the board and to focus on the things that we need to, and prioritizing our mental and physical health instead of going into like a tornado of worries about our bodies and our pelvic floors. And then your birth and postpartum plan, let me know in the comments if you want a copy of those. I am more than happy to send those out, because it's not just about preparing for what we want to happen. It is partly that, and preparing for the unexpected. Awesome. Yes, I will be happy to send that out. And these birth and postpartum plans that I have, I was actually going to put them up on the screen, but I ran out of time. My toddler has been cray-cray today. They are very in-depth. So you're even going to want to plan out things that you may not think are going to happen. When I created my birth plan, I had a plan for what happened if I had a C-section. I've had 2 previous vaginal births, but still, there's always going to be a chance that birth is never expected, and there's never going to be a guarantee. So the more we set ourselves up for the unexpected, the better the experience is going to be, because we're going to understand how to support ourselves a little bit better in that moment. And that's where a birth and postpartum plan is really, really helpful, and an SOS plan as well, because that can be handed to your partner. And in the event where you can't actually say, hey, I'm struggling, they're going to be able to tell, this is how I can tell that my partner needs a little bit of support. And that can mean like, hey, can you please prompt me to go do these 2 exercises so that my pelvic floor doesn't feel so achy? Or it can be like, hey, can you tell me to go outside by myself so that I don't lose it? Or can you take the baby from me and let me go take a nap? Or maybe we need to reach out to somebody else and get a little more focused help. So this is where these things come in handy, not just for yourself, but also bonding with and having your partner understand what you need at that time and in that moment.